So, dear Dhamma practitioners, we're going to start our ongoing meditation session. Be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Your right palm on your left and neck head straight in one line. Gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. So while you're focusing to the sound mentally, relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So keep relax your body and bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Sopatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we are spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation, exhalation, and then later observe the impermanent and unsatisfactory nature and selflessness within any experience come to you related to inhalation, exhalation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. So following my words mentally, relax your body. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your all abdominal organs. Relax your butt. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. Bring your attention to the top of your head and observe and see if there any sensation, vibration, tightness, heaviness. See if there any movement. Now slowly and gently place your attention in front of your nose and your upper lip area. So deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So allow your inhalation, exhalation happens itself. And when it happens, recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. Do nothing extra. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Keep focus to the sensation of the inhalation, exhalation. Observe the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation, knowingly this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalation or exhalation. And get a mental note about the length and the depth of the inhalation, exhalation. Some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just accept it. Don't go with your thoughts. Just settle down with the sensation again and again. Be free from all thoughts and patterns, methods. Just simply observe and recognize the change. Whatever you experience, just see how it change. An experiencer also change moment by moment. Just recognize that. Bring attention to your body. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion. from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma friends, there were two co-workers, two friends, used to work for the same company, and both of them got so tired out of their work, and both of them every day complaining. Then they thought to get out of the job. But then suddenly they heard there is an enlightened monk and giving advice to people. But that advice is kind of like a puzzle. So then these two friends thought to go and visit this Saint monk, and they went to the temple and pay their respect to the monk and told, Venerable Sir, we are so tired out of our work, and what kind of decision we should take. So then the monk start to close his eyes and kind of like attain to the samadhi, and that two of them looking at the face and waiting for the answer, what going to happen, what is the answer going to come. Then the monk opened the eyes and told, just one bowl of rice, that's it. And then they came, just one bowl of rice. And then they start to think about this. What does this mean? No, they had a discussion. What that monk told. Then they came to a idea. Oh, that's mean one meal per day. That's why we do this everything. And they both agree to that answer. And then they separate and went to their homes. And very next day, one friend resigned the job and went to a village, start to do farming. Then other person start to go to the same place and start to work. So by the time the farmer start to do a lot of farming and became very famous in that area, and he became very successful in that farming. And the co-worker and he start to do work and thinking about one bowl of rice per a day, one meal per a day, and work hard, and by the time, and he also became successful. He got the promotions one by one, and he became the chairman of that company. So after a long time, that both meet together again. They're both successful. And then they start to ask, so are you also successful and you also successful? And we both heard the same answer for our question, but we took two different paths. And the friend who became the boss in that company asked from other friend who became the farmer and asked, why you became a farmer? Why you went out of the job? And why you became a farmer? So then he told, I understood the answer that day. One rice bowl for a day, one meal for a day. Very easily, I can manage myself. I knew that I have that capacity. But what's the point? For what? Then I understood there are a lot of people don't have that capacity. They don't have that ability. So then I thought, if I become a farmer, I can provide one meal per a day for a lot of people, whoever that don't have that capacity. So that's why I became a farmer, and then my business became so successful and I became successful farmer. And also there are a lot of people gain out of my work. And then other person, then the farmer asked from the manager, why you stay and start to keep working and how you became successful? So then he told, I thought about my meal and I want to make it more secure and I want to know for sure it's going to be there for me. So I bought a house. I have all the facilities and everything, storeroom and the refrigerators and everything. I every day make sure I have a meal per day. So I became so focused to me. And then I became successful because I don't want to lose my meal and I work hard, and as a result of that, I became successful. So then both success. And then they had the question, who is right? Which path is good? Then told, let's go back to that monk. And they went to the temple again and bowed the same way and gave the answer. Venerable sir, after a long time ago that we came here and you gave the answer for our question, and we took two different paths. So we have both went two different ways. And why this? What is the reason for this? So then the monk, same like, closed the eyes and attend to the samadhi and wait a little bit and open the eyes and told, life is a matter of choice. So whatever the choice make you, and that choice going to make who you are. So then always remember that from this point to tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week, next year, and next life, eons by eons forward, enormous availability for you. But There is a choice you have to take. When you take that choice, if you become self-centered, just thinking about you, of course, there is a success you can achieve to that. But there is another way, that while you become successful, can you make another person successful? Can you give a help to another person to achieve to whatever the success that person looking for? That sharing and caring is a deeper foundation in Buddha's teaching. That's why it's called the community of the Sangha. When it comes to the community of the Sangha, it is not just only the monk, that whoever, all the lay people around this, whoever follow the Buddha's teaching, whoever looking for truth, that person also included to the community of Sangha. So then you are kind of like a brother and sister. And you have responsibility to care, sharing and caring each other. What is that? The wisdom and abilities and capabilities, opportunities, these kind of things. That's why when it comes to the Buddha's teaching, that's mainly, there is no jealousy, there is no hatred valid in this teaching. So then you always have to have empathy, and always you have to have the kindness and willing to help others. So it will transform you little by little, little by little, little by little. Because the very nature of us, it always we like to hold, claim, clinging, grasping. This is the very nature of us. So then, walking in this path means you start to accumulate little by little other side and cultivate yourself. When it comes to that, this all happen out of the ignorance. So the ignorance means the self-centered mind, believing there is a self. This is me. I used to be like that. I used to exist in the past, and I exist in the moment, and I going to be in the future. So this happened because of when this idea hold and grow inside you, as a result of that, what will happen? The desire arise. So the desire and purpose, two different things. So as the Siddhartha and so Bodhisattva, he had the desire to attain to enlightenment. All the enlightened masters in the samsaric journey, they had the desire to attain to enlightenment. That's the higher purpose-based desire to become better, become purified. That also kind of like a desire. But there is another way of desire. That desire is find the self-satisfaction. So you have to transform that self-centered desire to the higher purpose achievement of the desire, the purpose-based desire. So when it comes to that in the beginning you have to understand the very nature of this self-centered desire. Because of that, this everything can change. So see that how the two different mentality, the same answer, same question, same lifestyle, same struggle had both co-workers, and the same answer, use how they used it. So one became a farmer and start to do the farming and provide the necessary facilities to a lot of people. And another person went and start to find the security himself and develop his own life. You can have this anything in your life. You have to look as a husband, wife, children, friends and family members. So you have a position. You can be in that position and you can secure that position. You can maintain that position with the self-centered idea. And at the same time, you can use that position as an opportunity to give a service to others, help for others, and becoming yourself a better person and reach to a higher opportunity or the reach to a higher purpose. So you use the opportunity that whatever you have to become a better person, transform yourself. So that is what the Buddhas try to teach us. When it comes to the Buddhism, it is not rejecting something, because whatever you select, if you the idea, the main purpose, that whatever you hold with any, that whatever you grasping, it has the same energy, but according to the desire, chetanaham bhikkhave kamang vada, according to the desire, it going to give the different result. So then you have to remember the very nature of this self-centered desire. It is very strong. You cannot believe how strong it is. It kind of like an unseen dragon. It can appear from any direction. So it like this. There are a few examples in Dharma. It's like a dog when eat a bone without any flesh in that bone. When the dog eating it, what happening? The dog mouth get damaged and the blood start to come. So the dog start to taste the blood, and the dog believe, oh, this bone is so good, and believing that the bone has the giving the blood, and it feeding to dog and keep biting. And if anybody come, and you know how the dogs, when somebody come closer, when they eat, it doesn't matter you are the master or anybody, even the other dogs, you have seen how the dog react, like that, so from where it come, protecting for the meal. Look at the people sometimes when they come to self-centered idea, they kind of like the dog hold it to that bond. No one can come closer to them. They want to find their security, and they will do anything to protect themselves. No matter what, they will do anything to find the hold and secure their desire. You also the same. So that's why you have to understand it. So the next one, that it's like a dream. The desire is self-centered desire is like a dream. And look at people. Some people addicted to dreams. They kind of like they sleep to see dreams. And even at sleep, when they see any dreams, in the very next day, they feel so energized. Oh, I saw a dream. And then they go to next day to continue that dream, or thinking that they're going to see more and more and more. And then sometimes in the daytime, they think, they imagine something. And that imagination go deeper to their subconscious mind. And then when they go and sleep, what happening? It awake. And then they see the dream. And when they see the dream, what happened next day? They come to idea, self-centered idea. They prove it. Oh, what I thought is right. Why? Because I saw it in dreams. See that they see their own mind, but they caught up thinking it is a kind of like a truth, and they have kind of like a wisdom to think about it. And maybe when they have kind of like a doubt regarding something or somebody, and they always, in their head, is keep going. And then with that, when they go to sleep, what happening? They see Dreams. And then in the very next day, the doubt that they had, they hold as truth. See how people going in wrong way? So the desire, our desire also the same. That's why it called nate kama yani chitrani loke. That whatever this outside world, there is no beauty or there is no ugliness. If there is something beauty in outside, everybody should agree to that. That as you know, there is no something. People, 10 people have different 10 ideas. Why? Because that beauty is coming from their own inner self experience according to their history and according to their mental formations, not because of the outside. So like that, that what we experience most of the world, of course, there is a reality, there is something exists that in the world. Otherwise, why the Buddha need to come, and otherwise why we need to practice the Dharma if there is nothing? Of course, there are things exist, but and the deeply more than the existence, we don't see that existence. That is the point you have to understand. Of course, there are problems. Of course, there are things in the world. But the thing is, mostly we don't see it. What we see reflection of our own mind. So then, through the practice what we does, we break it down and we start to access to the true nature of the real existence. So that is what the ultimately try to bring as a result in this Vipassana meditation. Buddha never taught there is nothing, but there is something, but to get into that, first you have to get out of this dream. And then you will experience that whatever this in this world, it always changing. That is a different understanding. And another thing is, when it comes to the desire, it's kind of like a dream, the mirage. You see it is visible, but still, you will never catch it. Whatever you reach, it again and again and again, it will take you to another place. So like that, whatever you feed to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, with the self-centered desire, whatever you intake, it will never going to say, this is enough for me. It always will take you to another place. But if you give something from your hand, if you provide something from yourself with the clear intention to somebody, and that whatever you give have an enormous power to bring the satisfaction to you. So that's why the generosity. Generosity is different than, the word dana is a more strong, and it has a more deeper meaning than the generosity. So when it comes to the dana, it always open your heart to a bigger space, opportunity. And it's kind of like a package. So the dana, it's a giving because you have the basic understanding. Whatever your bodily, verbally, mentally action that you perform, it brings the result. So you know that principle. With that principle, you do things. Not the self-centered mind. There are a lot of programs, and as you know, in the world, there are a lot of generous things people do with the self-centered mind. See, it is different. But the dana is totally different, and the dana is totally with the clear understanding that we do, whatever we do, and have the feedback. So once you have that knowledge, what is happening, you become very clear with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. Why? Because you know out of your bodily, verbally, mentally action, whatever you perform, it's going to bring something back. So then you naturally you become disciplined person. So naturally you start to guide you. Why? Because you don't want to get anything bad that you don't want. So then you become very careful. Always you do the good things. And that discipline slowly start to take you to the clarity. Once you have that clarity, what is happening? You very clearly recognize this body. Then you connect it to the vipassana. Contemplating the body, very easily you recognize. When you see this body, what you're going to recognize? You're not going to see the body. There is nothing, something called, fundamentally, there is no body. Of course, it's appear like this way, but if you, as you know, scientifically it is proved this everything is empty. So, but when you start to observe this body, what you're going to see? When you start to observe the body, you're going to see the feelings. When there is no feeling, no body. So once you start to find the feelings and you observe the feelings, and then you're going to see underneath that feelings, there is no such a thing called feeling. Underneath that feeling, there is mind. See how when you have the clarity, how it takes you step by step. When you observe the mind, you recognize that all the each and every thought happening according to necessary condition and environment. It is because the mind is not a kind of like a solid hard thing, exist permanently. It happening, that experience come to you as a result of the moment of experience and extra your past experience based with that. So, but you cannot get it when you are depend on the self-centered idea. So the mirage is kind of like when you keep running through with the satisfaction, keep running with the satisfaction, and you always try to maintain, of course you will have a life. For a moment you will enjoy it. But in the underneath deeply, you are in the current, you cannot escape from becoming. You cannot escape from the change. You cannot escape from death. You cannot escape from the sickness. So that is the real problem that we have. So then when the Buddha deeply observed, understood that our mind is like a dog eating our own inner desire, thinking this born or our desire bringing us satisfaction. When the mind change, everything change, not the outside. Say that sometimes people get married, and then when the mind change, they divorce. And you claim this is me, this is my life. When the mind change, everything change. Nothing can challenge in this universe for your mind. So then why you need knowingly this all? Dharma is telling us this. So now you know the lesson. Knowingly this, why you go always in this path? Why you go with that struggle then? Why you clinging to that? Suddenly overnight, when you wake up tomorrow, you cannot get out of it. But in the beginning, reflect on yourself, reflect again and again, listen this very carefully. This is the Dharma that what the Buddha taught. And because you have all the capacity to understand this, you are capable to attain to enlightenment before you die. Why I say that? Because the very danger of the desire, the lust is this. There are 5 actions. If you done this, there is no way you can attain to enlightenment according to the Theravada, the Buddhism. And It will happen, but it will take eons by eons to clean that all the karma, clean up the karma. So what are those dark karmas that can happen? Killing your mother and killing your father, killing an enlightened monk, and physically if you disturb to Buddha, and other one is that dividing the community of Sangha. That dividing the Sangha means not starting different school. No, with the deeply with the fundamental ideas, you come with the different ideas and you divide the community of the Sangha. So those are the 5 things that if you done that, there's no way in this very life you can attain to enlightenment. It will take a long time to clear this. But you are so fortunate. Why? Because you are here today. Still it didn't happen from you. But how you know tomorrow? What kind of situations come to us? And what will happen out of our life? We have no idea. How it going to change? We don't know. So then maybe this life you will be okay. How you know the next life? Wherever you born. Very, very, very next life. Maybe you come to a place, you come to a situation, unknowingly maybe, and you caught up in a situation, you will do something. So that is the very danger of the desire. That is why the discipline help you to protect from this. And once you understand this danger, there are a lot of things can little by little take, because the desire, self-centered desire, the lust is like a package. It not come alone. Once it entered, it start to bring their friends. So it like that. So then remember, you are so fortunate. Why? Because it didn't happen from you yet. But no one can guarantee regarding tomorrow or your next life. So before it happen, before your lust, whatever that your desire, you like, I like this, you keep feeding, and how you know it where it will take you. You can do a test. Whatever you like, whatever, if you drink, smoke, or do whatever the things you do, and think yourself for 24 hours, hold it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It doesn't matter whatever the things you eat, and or maybe a cup of coffee. Very simple. You need it. But tomorrow you start. You think, I'm not going to do this. And you're going to test and see what this is. If the cup of coffee is powerful or your intention is powerful. Just think. Or maybe whatever the food you keep eating every day, and you think, I'm not going to do this. Try for 24 hours. While you're driving, there's somebody calling you. Give a challenge yourself until you come to a point to stop your vehicle. You're not going to answer the phone. If you cannot do this, enlightenment is far, far away. Forget about that. It's far away. You think, until I come to a point to stop my vehicle, I'm not going to answer this. That's it. Anymore, you're not going to addict to that. While you're driving, you want to text, you don't do that. You challenge yourself and see how the desire is the stronger, or your intention, decision going to be the stronger. You think. When you go to sleep, you turn off the TV. You don't go with the music. So like that, desire, maybe some people so craving to see, some people so craving to hear, some people so craving to aroma. Without that, they go crazy. Some people so craving to eating always, everywhere, nuts, cookies, nut, fruits, everything, 24 hours. And some people addicted to associate. Somebody need to touch. Otherwise, if somebody don't touch them, somebody not around them, themselves they touch like this or like that. They need that. They addicted. You are in the current. Or maybe in the la la land, mentally. Always dreaming. You caught up in that. So you can get out of it. Get out of it. Why? Because you have no idea where it will take you tomorrow. So to get out of that, come to a point, just practice 24 hours. You think in this 24 hours, I'm not going to do this. If I'm drinking, it's okay. You have done it, maybe you do it tomorrow, but you come to a 24 hour, you think I'm not going. If you can do that, you good. You good. If you can hold in whatever the time you decide, and if you can not to do it, you good. Be happy about it. But if you cannot do it, you have to think again and again and again, and you are in a serious danger. Be careful. So with that, I bless upon. With this all the good practice, may all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ittavata cha ammehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idam me punya kammang asavakkaya hotu. Sabba dukkha pamunchatu. Bless you.